What's good, fellas? Welcome to Manager Mode with Borussia Dortmund, and today we're going to start off an episode by showing you the Bundesliga table as well as Champions Cup, and we're going to go through all of the groups to look how first game turned out to be. And Valencia and Arsenal actually lost their first games, which is very shocking to see considering how good they are compared to the other two. And Group G is actually one of the toughest groups, actually the toughest group in my opinion, and we're probably the second compared to Group G. And we have Chelsea, of course, Malaga, and Benfica. And actually, you will see a game against Benfica in the second game. But right now, we're going to focus on our Bundesliga. And just a quick mention, I am playing on world-class difficulty with 6 minutes per halftime. And I'm currently enjoying this difficulty. I think this is very indicative of how I play the game, and I think it reflects my skill level at this point. I am going to look to improve and try to bump up the difficulty, but probably not this season because I'm currently enjoying how I'm playing FIFA 13, and it's definitely challenging at times when you play good teams. And Hamburg, as you could see, we're playing against them, is a quality team. They have Rafael van der Vaart, who's actually one of my favorite Dutch players currently, along with Wesley Schneider. And I just love those two guys in the midfield. They create a lot of opportunities. And I did make some changes to my starting 11. I wanted to rest some key players. I gave Götze and Bender and some other players some rest for this game, as well as I had another game coming up against Benfica, who are a very good team, and I wanted to have some good quality players available for that game. And early in the game, Hamburg with a great opportunity from the corner, but luckily the post bails out Borussia Dortmund. And on the attack, Blaszczykowski with that speed crosses it to Royce, but he heads it right to the goalkeeper for an easy save. And a very similar attack, Blaszczykowski on the wing one more time, crosses it right to Schieber, but the goalkeeper is there for the second time to make another save, and we are still tied at 0-0, and we do end up losing the possession of the ball there. And as we approach halftime, Hamburg with a brilliant opportunity to score, but unfortunately Salah misses the shot there, and heading into halftime we are tied at 0. A very close game. Both teams were able to create some quality chances, but no team has been able to finish. And the second half starts pretty well for Hamburg as they have a shot on target, but the goalkeeper makes a nice save there. And we're actually going to skip into 89th minute, and lack of opportunities for both teams, and I could see why with that effort there. That was just no trouble for the goalkeeper. But on 90th minute we get a very scary moment. I thought that was going to be a penalty as we just completely taken out that striker, but fortunately for us it was not a penalty, and I definitely dodged a bullet there. And the full time ends up being with a 0-0, and a kind of boring game in terms of the goals, but at the same time I think it was a fair result considering how both teams played. And unfortunately I forgot to record match facts, and it was my mistake. I apologize for that, but we are ready for our next match in Champions League against, or Champions Cup rather, against Benfica, and we are playing away, so you know this is going to be a tough matchup. And Benfica is one of the best Portuguese teams, along with Porto and Sporting Lisbon in my opinion. They dominate the table year in and year out. So this is going to be a tough matchup as we have the best German team versus best Portuguese club, and hopefully we can have an entertaining game. And for my starting 11, I decided to go with my usual strong lineup, but I did make few changes. I decided to rest Gundogan as well as Blaszczykowski as they were a bit tired. So I decided to put Grosskreutz and Musa Sissoko in the midfield. So I wasn't really losing that much. Musa Sissoko and Grosskreutz are pretty good midfielders, and I was fairly happy with the lineup. And in the second half I did make a couple of changes as usual because some of the players were tired from the previous games, but I wasn't too concerned about that in the first half. And we do create a great opportunity with Musa Sissoko. That's one of the few shots he took on target in this manager mode series so far. So that was a very close chance early on in the game. And we're gonna skip to the halftime, or close to the halftime. As you could see, Benfica with a great opportunity there, but the goalkeeper is there to make a brilliant save. I used the same goalkeeper that I used against Hamburg, and it definitely paid out there. And as we enter halftime, we are tied at 0-0, and it's reflective of how both teams were unable to create meaningful chances in the first, so it's definitely a fair result. And in the second half, Grosskreutz with a great opportunity, but it is his weaker foot and he does not hit the target there, unfortunately. And Benfica with an opportunity on the attack of their own as Cardoso takes a long shot, comes very close to scoring, but luckily for Borussia it does not hit the target, and I don't think the goalkeeper would have saved that. And Benfica with another great opportunity, Lima passes it on the wing and they cross it in right to Carlos, but he does not hit that header. That was a very close chance for Benfica one more time, and we're just lucky not to concede those two goals. Straight from the goal kick, Benfica fails to clear the ball as Lewandowski ends up with the ball on a breakaway one-on-one against the goalkeeper. He gets past the defender and calmly puts it away for a crucial goal on 83rd minute. That was a nice goal from Lewandowski and puts the Borussia Dortmund up by one as we approach the end of the game. Borussia with the last chance to score the goal. Lewandowski with another opportunity, but unfortunately he puts it past the goalpost, and that's the only knock I have on Lewandowski, is his inability to finish with an off foot, which is very unfortunate because he's such a beast. But nonetheless, we end up winning with a final score of 1-0, and Hummels was the man of the match. And at this time, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and I will see you later.